Hello everyone, this is part 7 of our SWMM tutorial. At this point we have to input all the parameters for our simulation. We can start with the sub catchment. For that we go on hydrology and we can click on sub catchment. With this icon here we can manually draw the sub catchment. We start with sub catchment number 1. You don't need to be at all precise because anyway all the parameters are going to be taken from global mapper. You see, on right click you can close the area and automatically below on the left you can see the first sub catchment which takes the name of sub 1. We can do now sub catchment 2, which is this one. We can do sub catchment 3, sub catchment 4, and the last one would be sub catchment 5. Okay, we have done it. We can save our file in order not to lose it. It will have an extension of ENP. Now it's time to add the junction. We go on hydraulics, on node and junction. We can click on plus or we can click on this icon, add junction node. We start with junction 1 and here you can see the first one has been created. We go on junction 2, junction 3, junction 4, and that's it. We have only 4 junctions. Now we add the pipes, the conduits. We go on links, conduits. So the first one would be here from junction 1 to junction 2. You have to be sure that the links has been created. From junction 2 to junction 4, this one. From junction 1 to junction 3. From junction 3 to junction 4. Okay, done. And I save. Now we have the junction, we have the sub catchment, but we need as well to give the information about the rain, and this is done with the rain gauge. You go on hydrology, rain gauge. We can assume that for all this region we have only one rain gauge, but of course if the region would be huge you might consider different rain gauge. It's not important where you put the rain gauge. Click on plus and put it somewhere where it's free, here, and we have the rain gauge number 1. Okay, at this point I can deselect our backdrop map, and here is our system. You go on tools, map display, annotation. You can put the name of the gauge, the name of the sub catchment, the name of the node, the name of the ID, and that's it. The rest, let's see. Okay, now we have it displayed.